Hello, friends, and welcome back to King's Quest 3. As we left on our last game, I was in a bit of a time crunch. But as you can see here, I am now before the 30-minute mark, and I have hidden all of my items. Just some dough in my ears. Got them biscuits in my ears. I was able to work the map function, able to set up my keyboard like I would need it to work, and things are going well. So I'll just poke my head in here, just look how pretty Manannan's room is. Just admire it. Ah, yes. So refreshing, so beautiful, but that cat, so deadly. All right, here comes the 30-minute mark, and let's see if Manannan appears. I believe this is when things get a little spicy. Here he is. I have returned, Gwydion, and I am ready to eat. There he goes. Well, luckily we have everything we need, but we only need 2 items specifically. We will take our porridge. Dropping to your knees, you reach under the bed and retrieve it. All right, we have our porridge. Now take a cookie. Need a little dessert to go with your meal. Dropping to your knees, you reach under the bed and retrieve it. But why wait for dessert? How about we crumble that cookie into the porridge? The porridge conceals the crumbled cookie. It still looks as appetizing as ever. Now, if I just had the cookie, he'd probably notice that was a magical cookie. But now that I put it in the porridge, let's see here. Well, now it's just poisoned porridge. Not necessarily the poison that inventory would have you think. And of course, we created a magical cookie that does a very specific thing in King's Quest 3 Part 2 of our Let's Play. And now we will see it unfold. Manannan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result. All right, you hungry boy. Give porridge to wizard, so I don't have to spell Manannan, even though it's a beautiful name. You place the food on the dining table before the hungry wizard. Ravenously, he devours every bit of it. I just love old sprite work. And even something cute about the wizard here, how when he has his eyes down, the eyebrows just kind of cover over the eyes. It's not until he kind of raises his head that you can see his eyes. He's got them big bushy eyebrows. And I think he's a big fan of our porridge. You fooled him. Manannan didn't realize the porridge was tainted and ate the whole bowl. Yes! Triumphant music! Congratulations! Manannan will never again enslave you or the people of Ludor. At last, you are free! Well, might as well pet the cat. We have a new cat now, might as well pet him. You'd better get on with your quest. Manannan is no longer a bother to anyone. Look, cat. Manannan will never annoy anyone again. The wizard was fooled by his own spell, fooled by his own servant. Me. Us. Even the moose up here, he's a little like, oh, brother. A little disappointed. But yes, so now, as far as I remember playing this game, the time above us doesn't really matter anymore because Manannan will not routinely RNG check in on us. So now the game is a lot more, we can relax, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So everyone, take a deep breath. We can relax. But not too much. We're playing a Sierra game. Death lurks around every corner, especially this cat. He could kill us. He wants to kill us. It is in his nature. but we will try our best to live. It is locked. Unlock cabinet. I believe... Oh, wait, I don't have the key. Of course, I must go get all my items, which I will no longer have to hide them anymore. So to recap what I kind of played off screen, I loaded this save right after we created our spells. And I put the wand back, moved the book back so everything was back in its right place. Mananan would be none the wiser. And then that's when I busted out my handy map and my new function keys and went directly to the cave to eagle up and get the spider out of the way and then talk to the oracle. And then I would have loved to teleport back to Bananan's house with a map, but it doesn't work that way. Instead, it teleports you right to the base of the mountain, so you still have to do that dangerous path. But that's fine. We managed to get to where we needed to be with a minute to spare. Okay, now we can get the wand. You unlock the oaken cabinet using the brass key. Inside you find the wizard's magic wand. After closing the door, you carefully relock it. Look, wand. The magic wand is cool and smooth to the touch and creamy white in color. You think it might be fashioned from ivory. All right, and then, so we got the wand back. Now we shall move the book. There it is. You push the large book aside, revealing a metal lever attached to the back of the bookshelf. Pull lever. A trapdoor opens, revealing steep stone steps leading into darkness. And let's save the game. Off to a good start. Part 3. No cat here. Believe we can safely travel down these steps, and we will need to do some more sorcery. More magic spells. All right. Here we are. And now, again, I'm going to bust out a handy walkthrough for all of our spell creating. Okay, turn to page 7. With trembling hands you turn the pages of the sorcery of old and prepare to follow its instructions precisely. You know you must work with the utmost care. Every step is critical. Each must be done in the proper way, in the proper sequence. You tremble in anticipation. This spell is allowing us to teleport at random. So, let us grind a spoon of salt in a mortar. You place a spoonful of coarse salt grains in the mortar. Then, using the stone pestle, you grind the salt until it is very fine. Grind the mistletoe in the mortar. Placing the dried sprig of mistletoe in the stone mortar, you crush it with the pestle. Soon you have a crushed mixture of salt and mistletoe in the mortar. You remove the pestle and lay it aside. Rub the stone in the mixture. You place the beautiful amber stone in the stone mortar. It's the stone we got from the oracle. Very carefully, so as not to miss a single spot, you rub the amber stone around in the mixture of ground salt and mistletoe. When you have finished, you remove the amber stone and discard the remaining powder. Now, for the most important step. Kiss the stone, smack, and we say with gusto. With this kiss, I thee impart power most dear to my heart. Take me from this place hither. To another place far thither. And wave the magic wand. You wave the magic wand over the encrusted amber stone. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. All right, that's one more spell from the book for the books. And let's do another. Turn to page 14 for a deep sleep spell. But we are too far. Turn to page 14. Bust that mortar back out. Grind the acorns in a mortar. Putting the dried acorns into the stone mortar, you use the pestle to grind them into a rough acorn powder. Put the acorn powder in a bowl. Turning the heavy stone mortar upside down, you carefully pour the acorn powder into the bowl, then return the mortar to the table. Put the nightshade juice in the bowl. You very carefully pour a cupful of nightshade juice into the clay bowl so as to not spill a single drop. There is now an ugly, brown, mealy liquid mixture in the bowl. Stir the mixture with a spoon. You gently stir the unappetizing liquid. Light a charcoal brazier. Making sure that there is fresh charcoal in the brazier, there is a small supply here. You light it with the flint. Soon the brazier is hot. Heat the mixture on the brazier. You gingerly place the clay bowl of ugly brown liquid on the charcoal brazier. Soon the hot brazier brings the mixture to a bubble, then a boil, releasing a bitter-smelling steam. You let it boil until the nightshade juice is nearly gone, then remove it from the brazier. Spread the mixture on a table. You pour the bowl's contents onto the oaken table, then spread the hot, sticky mixture over the tabletop. In a few minutes, it has dried to a very crumbly, coarse sleeping powder. All right. Acorn powder ground so fine. Nightshade juice like bitter wine. Silently in darkness you creep. To bring a soporific sleep. You pass the magic wand over the table. Put the sleep powder in pouch. You untie the small leather pouch, scoop the powder from the table, and place it within. You now have a pouch full of sleep powder. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. I'm going to be honest with you, dear viewer. I hope I did that correctly, because I kind of lost my place. So I'm hoping the game tells you that you did it correctly by saying that you were successful. I hope so. All right. To brew a storm. Turn to page. I'm unfamiliar with the L in my Roman numerals, but it's a big one. Put a cup of ocean water in a bowl. Carefully, you pour the cup of ocean water into the mixing bowl. Light a charcoal brazier. It is already burning. All right. Heat the bowl on the brazier. Being cautious not to burn yourself, you gently place the bowl of ocean water on the hot charcoal brazier. You watch as the salt water slowly warms, then begins to steam. You remove it just before it boils. Put a spoon of mud in the bowl. Adding a spoonful of mud to the hot ocean water, you slowly stir the mixture. The mud turns the water a cloudy brown. Add a pinch of toadstool powder. You put just a pinch of toadstool powder in the bowl of hot brown liquid. Blow into the hot brew. Leaning over the hot brew, you forcefully blow your longest breath of air into the bowl, whirling the brew around and around. Elements from the earth and sea combine to set the heavens free. When I stir this magic brew, great God Thor, I call on you. You wave the magic wand over the bowl of hot brown liquid. Pour the storm brew into the jar. Waiting until the liquid has cooled, you carefully pour the storm brew into an empty glass jar. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Let's go ahead and just save the game again. Making spells. And this, I believe, is our last spell. Becoming invisible. C. Is that 100? Would L be 50? Those are my educated guesses, but how educated are they? I have no idea. Cut the cactus with a knife. Using your kitchen carving knife, you cut a gash in the small cactus. Juice begins to drip. Squeeze the cactus juice onto a spoon. Grabbing one of the measuring spoons from the oaken table, you grasp the slit cactus in your hand and squeeze it until you have a spoonful of cactus juice. The small cactus is quite devoid of liquid now, so you toss it away. Put the cactus juice in a bowl. The brazier has burned all the charcoal and is now cool. Alright, we'll keep going with the spell we have. You carefully add the spoonful of cactus juice to the bowl. So I guess when you do those two spells that need the brazier, you do them back to back. Put the lard in the bowl. You scrape the lard into the mixing bowl and keep the now empty jar nearby to store your finished formula. Add 2 drops of toad spittle. You cautiously pour the 2 drops of toad spittle into the bowl. Stir the mixture with a spoon. Using one of the stirrers lying on the table, you mix the lard cactus juice and toad spittle until it is smooth and blended. Cactus plant and horny toad. I now start down a dangerous road. Combine with fire and mist to make me disappear without a trace. Wave magic wand. You wave the magic wand. Put ointment in the empty jar. You scoop the invisibility ointment out of the clay bowl and return it to the lard jar. Okay, I believe those are all the spells. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Alright, save our game again, because now we are done making spells. And we, I believe, can teleport. So, look, map. The magic map's faded ink has brightened, but only in those places where you have been. Alright, well, we haven't been here apparently. Let's just go check that out real quick. And so it shall be. Look at that. I have function keys. Who would have known? I should have known, but, you know. Everybody take it as they will. Well, let's just look here, since we didn't explore. A beautiful stream ripples through these stately trees. Ah, stately. What a good adjective. All right, well, we have not been to the tavern yet. So I say we check it out. How can you do that? Okay, open door, not open tavern. I said we're open tavern door. Ah, yes, a jaunty tune for us men of the sea. One of the rowdy seamen yells to the barmaid, "Wench, come o'er here with more rum." Let's look around. Bottles of rum and wine sit atop shelves behind the bar. A loud group of seafaring men are drinking rum at the table. They are swapping yarns about past voyages. You overhear as they speak of setting sail today for a distant land across the ocean. Could it be? Maybe they would just drop me off in the land of Daventry. See if I get one more time. Don't want to start a bar brawl. Pirates and the good stuff. There we go. That's what we need. That's what we need. Look, woman. The buxom barmaid has an air of hardened determination. You get the feeling that she doesn't take any guff from anybody. Talk, woman. "Keep your shirts on, you ornery buzzards," the barmaid yells. "I'll be there quick enough. What can I do for you, sir? Can I get you something? I can't spend much time with you because I gotta handle these seafaring scoundrels that come into town today." Compliment, woman. What's a compliment? Game. Surely you know what a compliment is. Ask woman out for date. What's a ask? All right. She's just out of my reach. Oh, lovely lady, I'm sorry. I guess I'll just have to party with pirates. It's the way to do it. Well, let's go ahead and look. Pirates. The sailors have obviously been drinking heavily for some time and are very loud and rowdy. Well, the one with the hat has to be the captain, for sure. The sailors have obviously been drinking heavily for some time and are very loud and rowdy. Talk, captain. The sailors peer at you through bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum. One, who looks like the captain, pauses and drunkenly slurs, "Aye, me bucko, be you wantin' passage on me ship? What you running from? Oh, so no matter, long as you got gold. Let me see how much you got." All right. I don't know how much I have, honestly. Count gold. I have 4 gold coins. Okay, that's fine. Give gold. The drunken sea captain looks angry as he asks again, "Don't ignore me, laddie. I asked you how much gold you got for passage on me ship." Give gold to captain. As you bring out the purse, the captain snatches it from your hand and says, "Aye, lad, I sees you do have a wee bit of gold. It's less than me regular fare, but I'll give ye passage anyways. I'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long." The captain and his men down their rum in one long draught and then leave the tavern. All right. That scene's got me a little thirsty myself, pardon me. Let's talk to her now that she doesn't have the pirates to worry about. She tosses her head and replies, "What'll it be for you, sir? A good pool of ale, or do you rather a dram of rum? My, aren't ye the handsome one?" Well, I may not have been able to compliment her, but she certainly complimented me. Oh, okay. Let's save game. Ask lady for kiss. Might ask permission, but go ahead and try for the game's simple directives. Oh, watch it, fella. Oh. Try to steal a kiss. Okay, let's see. They said they would be there they are. The pirate ship. Look at that. Look at that ship. The sandy beach stretches north and south below steep grassy cliffs. Look, ship. A large ship is tied to the dock. All right. Maybe we'll start our pirate adventure. The sandy beach stretches north and south below steep grassy cliffs. Look, ship. It's all the same. You'd better get aboard, boy, or we'll sail without you. All right. I'm aboard, boys. As the gangplank is drawn in, you hear the captain shout to his men, "Take his things and put 'em in the old, until I've figured out what to do with 'em." Evil music. You have a sneaking suspicion that you have made a big mistake. These are pirates. Guess that was supposed to be a surprise. Nothing like a little salt air to perk up a boy's spirits. All things being equal, you might have enjoyed this ocean voyage. However, you have found your accommodations to be slightly less than satisfactory. These poor Daventry boys, they surely like to be imprisoned. Let's look around. You are in the dank cargo hold of the pirate ship. With caution, you look around the dim surroundings. Mostly you see stacks of wooden crates. Looking upward, you notice a rope ladder dangling partway through an opening in the hold ceiling. The ladder is directly above the largest crate. Okay. Believe there's another section here. Well, oh wait. Save game. Bamboozled by pirates. Yes, I believe that is the appropriate save title. All right. You listen as two mice talk to each other. Oh, yes, because we have the dough in our ears. One says, "I heard the pirates talking about bringing a cat on board." "No, don't scare me like that," exclaimed the other mouse. Retorts the first, "I mean it. They said there's getting to be too many mice on this ship. We need to call a mouse consul and decide what to do about this situation." A cat, huh? You look warily around the dark, dank cargo hold, but there seems to be nothing but stacks of wooden crates piled up. Well, how shall we get out of this predicament? Well, won't you join us and find out in King's Quest 3 Part 4 of our wholesome Let's Play? I'll see you then.